Hey motherfuckers, it's Death. I just wrapped up some motherfucking Naruto. Amazing ass show, fam. Also, Happy New Year's. My New Year resolution is to finally take action and kill these fucking Avyx members. Also, I could drop like 10 pounds. Fuck.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Avyx Podcast.
You did it different that time.
Shut your ass up. My name is Sherif Khairy, and with me is the Jewish wonder,
That's my name.
Brian Rosen. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm drunk from a second ago, Sherif.
Here we go. Let's just get into this. Brian and I just finished recording the Ranking Drinks Part 2, which you can watch on next video. It's a session episode. I don't know what number session episode because I don't know when it's going up. Holy shit, I'm drunk. Anyways, we had 15 drinks and we're both fucking shot right now. We're loosey-goosey. But today's topic, Brian and I are going to tell you some alcohol stories or some drunk stories because it's very fitting. We're both drunk. We might as well. Holy shit. Grab yourself some popcorn and enjoy the episode. You know, this is like, consider this even a follow-up to the session episode. Who knows if they're coming out at the same time, but fuck it, you know? Brian, do you have some great drunk stories to share?
I've got some pretty solid ones, but before I mention them, we just did the alcohol episode, and if you go over to that, I just finished my number one ranked alcohol, and Sherif just finished his, and I'm pretty sure I made both of them a double, so we are just absolutely gone right now.
We're also going to be sipping on these drinks because we can't let them go to waste.
Yeah, they're just all in front of us. I just got a Snapchat from Team Snapchat.
Team Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh, they're probably sending us Merry Christmas. It's Christmas time.
Oh my God.
We're recording this in the city. By the time you see this, it probably won't be Christmas time because we know I'm lazy out here. But yeah, we got a fire ass. This is going to be the best Avyx episode for season 5. So get fucking hyped, boys. It's been a while. There we go, Brian. Amen.
Jesus.
So, Brian, I got one major alcohol story, so I'll let you tell yours first because you probably have multiple ones. So, take the mic, sir.
All right, I have one I could definitely think of right now. So, it was early 2021, right? I just started hanging out with a new group of people in New York City. My volleyball friends, my roommate and I joined a volleyball team, and we haven't been going out for a while. It's been probably since like 2019 since we actually
because of COVID. Because of COVID,
yeah, that's the reason. So we're like all excited. Everything's opening up again. We're like, hey, let's go to bottomless brunch. Let's go get some bottomless brunch. You know, you got $25 for a meal, $10 for some bottomless. Pay $35, you get super drunk, and you eat some eggs. So
I'm opening up a popcorn tin, so just ignore the background noise, everyone. We're also in New York City, so if you hear the radiator, blame it on Brian's landlord.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
So we go out to our bottomless brunch, right? There's probably 10 of us, and I made a fatal mistake when I went to bottomless brunch, right? You're supposed to start with a Bellini or a mimosa. I had to burp for a second there.
Always a mimosa.
Yeah, but see, I made a mistake. I started with a screwdriver.
What the fuck is that?
It's vodka and orange juice. So instead of something real nice and light like champagne, which I have some, but I wish we could have done it, but I don't want to just open a bottle of champagne for just a...
That's for sex night, Brian.
Yeah, that's sex night time. Or New Year's Eve. I might bring that to New Year's Eve. I just got it as a gift from my boss, like yesterday. My boss gives me a lot of alcohol.
You guys want to know something crazy? Not to bring money into this. Because of Avyx, we don't make any money. Because y'all motherfuckers never share. You know, you motherfuckers go, Avyx season 5, we bring you back. Where the fuck is the share? Where the fuck's the likes, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm just, like, I'm over here eating caramel popcorn. But Brian got a massive Christmas bonus.
I want to say massive.
It's fuck you, it's massive. And I thought mine was massive. So I said mine, and then Brian just fucking basically tripled the amount I did. And I was like, all right, there's a reason why I live upstate and you live in the fucking city. Go to hell.
Quadruple the amount you got.
I know. I'm sick to my fucking stomach.
I wish we could do math good right now.
Yeah, we're so drunk. Oh my
What's
god.
10 times 10?
100.
That was pretty good.
That's fucking crazy. All right, continue with your story.
All right, where was I? The screwdriver? Mm-hmm. All right, so I get a screwdriver, and so I drink it. Everyone else... All right, no, actually, here's the reason why I got it. Everyone else is going around the table. I'm the last one to order. So everyone's like, Bellini, Bellini, mimosa, mimosa, Bellini, mimosa, Bellini. And there's 3 things on the menu. One of them's a screwdriver. I'm like, I feel like this screwdriver is being left out. I want it to have friends. I want to be its friend. Mm-hmm. So I get around, and everyone's looking at me like I got a bunch of pressure on me to order. And I'm like, give me a screwdriver. And everyone's like, oh, this guy's nuts.
They're like, this motherfucker crazy.
I was mine. So they bring all the drinks out, and the screwdriver gets put right in front of me. I drink it in about a minute and a half because I'm an idiot.
No, that's okay. That's my biggest problem in life. I chug drinks way too quickly.
Sherif eats food so fast.
Because I'm fat.
Piling through this tin of popcorn right now.
God. This is the best tin of popcorn I've ever had.
It's really good. I got that as a gift from a client.
All right, so you got a screwdriver. You drank it in a minute. Then what happened?
Do you have caramel like stuck in your teeth right now?
Probably. We got to brush our teeth after this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I get the screwdriver, right? I drink it. And then my roommate is sitting across from me, and he makes eyes with me as soon as I order my next drink. A mimosa, right? Because I'm not an idiot. I don't order 2 screwdrivers in a row. I am an idiot, but, less of an idiot. So the mimosa gets popped out. He has another mimosa in front of him. He makes eyes with me. And he gives me the eyes like, hey, you want to just race right now? And I'm like...
He wanted to race you?
You wanted to race.
This motherfucker's setting you up for failure.
Exactly. So we both chug our mimosa. I won because I'm a drunk. And I just got absolutely plastered on that freaking brunch. I had eggs, which is not what you want to get when you have bottomless brunch. So
why?
Because I'm stupid.
Oh.
The moral of this story, I'll get to at the end, but I'm stupid. That's the moral. So, we finish brunch. I'm feeling like I'm just out of my mind. And then 4 of us go to another bar. It's probably 1 p.m. on a Sunday. We go to another bar, and it's 4 of us. I get up because I feel like I have to, throw up. So I get up, I walk to the back of the restaurant, I take a left into the bathroom door, and I lean over the bathroom for a little bit, but nothing comes out. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Did you ever pull trig?
Never in my life.
All right, me neither.
If I don't have to throw up, I don't throw up because throwing up is the worst thing in the world. So I go back to the table, and they're having a conversation about something I don't remember because of the drunkality that I had obtained. So I get up again, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to throw up this time. So I walk to the back of the restaurant, and then I look left for a second, and then I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. I might have been thinking someone was in the bathroom or something like that, but I look to the right, and I see a door, and the door is going to outside, but I don't have to throw up this time either. I go back, and then this time, for some reason, I had it in my head that I'd rather go to the outside door than go to the bathroom because there might be someone in the bathroom maybe. So I pretty much speed walk back, and then I could have gone to the left to go into the bathroom. I had my opportunity. I did not take it. I threw up immediately in the corner of the restaurant. And then I opened the door, and I threw up on the street, a little bit on my shoes, and I was thinking all right, no one saw that. There's no way. And then I get back to the restaurant, I walk back, and everyone's silent. And I start trying to go back to the conversation with my friends, and everyone's still silent. And they're all like, yo, did you just throw up in the restaurant? And I'm like, I'm just lost right now. Like, what are we talking about? Sports? Yeah, I love sports. And then we get up. I don't know what's going on because of the drunkenness. Again, I was very drunk at the time. So then my roommate puts me in an Uber, sends me back home. I try so hard not to throw up on the way back, and I did it. I didn't throw up on the way back. I sit on the couch. With this couch right here. My head was right over there.
Oh my God, I've ate so much popcorn, I gotta put this shit away.
So my roommate gets back, and he's like, yeah, you're not allowed at that bar anymore. You just threw up inside of it. And
Wait, so did they ban you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm technically not allowed to go back to that bar. They don't know me. They didn't take a picture of me or anything. But apparently if you throw up inside of a bar, you're not allowed to go back. And he had to pay.
Have you been there since then? You can be honest.
I literally don't know what the name of the bar is. I was so drunk when we got there. Like, I don't remember the walk there at all. So my roommate had to pay a $50 fine for me. I had to Venmo him for it. And then he got me Katz's Deli because I was just out of my mind. And I called in sick to work the next day.
Oh, Brian.
It was a fun day, though. It's a good story. And then he got me for my birthday, he got me a shirt that's, I promise I will not puke at the bar.
That's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. Shout out.
I'm required to wear it to all bottomless brunches from now on. That was the deal.
All right, here we go. I'm over here munching on popcorn. I'm really drunk. But that's what you want to be when you're drinking, you know? You want to be eating. And that's why so many people feel bloated and then they gain 10 pounds. So I'm going to put this popcorn away.
Let me get that.
Oh, well, Brian's opening it, so Brian's a fat enabler. Just know that.
Enabler.
So here we go. Oh, there's the cops. We're in the city, so I don't know what you want me to do about background noise. But here we go.
Sherif.
Yeah, come out to me.
For this story. That's how bad it was.
So here we go. This story's crazy. So, for those that don't know, for some reason I have a girlfriend, right? That's fucking crazy. I know, it's fucking crazy. I'm ugly, I got a girlfriend. She's a 10, I'm a 3. That's how these things go. Oh my God, I'm trying to breathe. Okay. So this is what happens. I'm not sure if this was for a special occasion, for someone's birthday, or we just went out just to go out. I think we just went out to go out, as you do in college. This is senior year. We go out. And I have this rule, guys. I only get fucked up twice a year. That's it. Like, I barely drink, but if I'm going to drink, I'll get fucked up twice a year.
I'm Christian.
Yeah, this one right now is number 1. And then I get drunk later in the year.
That was a weird laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a weird laugh. Brian's drunk. Listen,
right.
guys, we've told you that we're drunk, you know? So just, like, put up with it. Yeah. So we go to this bar. I'll keep it short and sweet. And I order a Long Island iced tea because I think iced teas are good as fuck. I get the drink. It's massive. I sip on it. I don't taste any alcohol.
Really?
So I chug that shit. Real. And when I say chug, I mean, like, I chug that shit real quick, like 2 minutes tops.
That place made a good Long Island iced tea.
It did make a good... This was in Buffalo. Brian's story was in the city. Mine was in Buffalo. I chugged that shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, like, I got paid today. You know, I'm not rich, but I'll die. I'll die tonight if I want to. So, like, I ordered a second one. Chugged that shit real quick. And then I ordered a third one immediately after, and I chugged that shit real quick. And so now I'm drunk. Like, you know, like, it didn't hit me at first all at once. I was just chilling, hanging out with the boys. You know, Brian was there. Wait, were you there?
I was there, yeah.
You were there?
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. Remember Kevin almost got beat up at the door?
Okay, so Brian was there. All right, so we go there. I'm 3 Long Island iced teas in, and just remember, Long Island iced teas are massive. I'm trying so hard not to slur my words right now.
Applebee's.
Yeah, there's crazy size drinks. So I just down 3 of them. I go up, and my girlfriend meets her friend from elementary school. He's a guy. So I'm like, you know what? My girlfriend and I just started dating. I'm about to show off. I don't know if it's me and Brian or me and my friend Kevin. Shout out Kevin if you're listening. If you're not, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I don't know who I played. I think it was you, Brian. But me and Brian start conning this man. I'm like, hey, I suck at arm wrestling. And I arm wrestle Brian, and I make Brian win. Because there's no shot Brian was going to beat me seriously.
That's true.
So I let Brian win, and the guy thinks, all right, this motherfucker's weak as shit. So I go, you know what? If you win, I'll buy you a drink. If I win, you buy me a drink. And he's like, yeah, sure. Now, of course, I check this man out. You know, he's a white kid. He's scrawny. I was like, I got the shit in the bag. Oh, I got a burp, Kyle. So we arm wrestled.
That wasn't a burp.
Shut your ass up. So we arm wrestled, and I beat this man. And he buys me a shot. I consume the shot. And then after that shot, it's a wrap for you. I was done, dog. So Julie left to go grab drinks with her friends, and I was sitting at the table. Shout out to my boy Kevin. If you're listening, you know. I already said your name twice already. Maybe 3 times.
Too many free ads.
I hold this motherfucker's hands, you know. Like, and your question, Sherif, why are you holding Kevin's hands instead of your girlfriend's? Well, my girlfriend was grabbing drinks with her friends, as I said, and I was throwing up. So I was holding Kevin's hands, and I threw up in the Long Island iced tea cups that I got. So all three of them I threw up. And then I had this other girl sitting next to me, shout out. I took her cup and I threw up in her cup. So I just threw up in 4 different cups.
It was really impressive, actually. You didn't miss a beat. The cups were all filled with throw up, and there was nothing on the table.
Yeah, that was crazy. They're welcome for the cleanup. So I just threw up in 4 cups, and finally Julie comes, and I stop holding Kevin's hand and I hold Julie's hand, and I look at Julie. And keep in mind, we're just dating. Like, we just started this relationship, and I looked at her, and all I remember was me telling her, "Save me." So we start leaving this bar. Our boy Ben, shout out, he was my roommate. If you don't know who Ben is, go listen to the Hose episode.
That's okay.
Yeah, you don't gotta listen to that. But my boy Ben starts walking us out, and we're all behind Ben. Ben out here is an instigator. If you don't know Ben, just know he's an instigator. And he's pushing people left and right. This motherfucker's 5'4" at best, pushing 6 foot people.
He's definitely taller than you.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
Brian,
I feel like I've seen you two.
I'm 5'8" on God.
You are not 5'8".
Brian, how tall are you?
5'9".
I'm 5'8".
You're not.
So here we go.
Like 5'7".
Ben's pushing people out here and there. Brian's crazy. Ignore that. And I guess Ben just thinks he's ballsy or something. Or maybe Ben's drunk too and we just didn't know it. Ben starts pushing the fucking bouncer. I'm like, Ben, this man's crazy.
That's what happened?
Yeah, Ben pushed the bouncer and the bouncer flipped shit. He didn't see Ben because Ben's 5'4" at best, like I said. But he saw our tall friend Kevin. So the bouncer just fucking grabs Kevin by the collar. He's like, "Yo, did you fucking push me?" And then my friend starts saving Kevin's life. And Kevin puts his hands up. He's like, "Yo, it wasn't me. It wasn't me." But I'm too drunk. Normally, I'd fight the bouncer at this time, but I'm too drunk to see that Kevin's dead. So when I see Kevin get tackled, I'm like, all right, there's more space. I just walk out of the fucking bar. While Kevin's getting tackled. So I leave. Kevin makes it out safe and sound. And we're outside in the freezing cold. And I guess this guy just, like, passed by my girlfriend. He wasn't even being touchy. He just, like, he had to pass her. So, like, he put his hands on her shoulder just to get around her, you know? And I looked at him and said, "Yo, don't fucking touch my boyfriend." I mean, my girlfriend.
A lot's coming out about Sherif today.
Like a toxic-ass boyfriend, you know? And everyone was like, "Sherif, he's not hitting on her. He just had to get past her." And I was like, "I don't give a fuck." And you know what? I'm sorry, Julie. That was the worst of me. I'm really surprised that Julie didn't break up with me after that date. You know what I'm saying? Aww. So, shout out for her being a real one. So my friend Johnny, if you don't know Johnny, listen to the Hose episode because he was on there. Don't do it then.
It's disgusting.
So my friend Johnny calls us an Uber. We go into the pizza store. They grab me a plastic bag to throw up in just in case because I was still very drunk. So I threw up in that plastic bag. The issue was there was a hole. So as I'm throwing up, my throw up starts leaking on the table. Did I? As I throw up, my throw up starts leaking on the table. And I looked and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's my throw up." So we just leave. We don't even tell this poor pizza man. We just leave, and I'm pretty sure I left the bag in there. So God bless me. I suck. I'm sorry, everyone, that night. I'm very sorry. I was a really reckless hoe. So our Uber's finally here. We get in the car, and everyone's like holding my head up, begging God that I don't throw up in this fucking Uber, because you know what happens. We're going to get charged extra, and we're going to have to clean it up. So they're holding my head back. They're like, "Sherry, please don't throw up. Don't throw up." And I look at John at this point. My friend Johnny, shout out, listen to the Hose episode.
Don't do it.
I look at him like, "John, protect Julie." And he's like, "Sure, if you're going home with her." And I was like, "Oh, word?" I'm drunk and I'm still going home with this girl. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't end up throwing up. Thank the Lord I didn't throw up. I go to Julie's apartment. I throw up in her bathroom. This was the last set of throw up. Julie doesn't want me sleeping in her bed, understandably, because I can throw up in there, or even worst case, throw up on her. So she puts me on her couch. I knocked the fuck out on this couch. Now, I remember everything up to this point, but apparently Julie said when I was knocked out on this couch, her roommate came in, and he was like, "Why is Sherif sleeping on the couch? You guys break up or some shit?" She's like, "No, he's just a stupid idiot that got really drunk." And apparently I woke up during that conversation and lifted my fat head and said, "You talking shit?" And then immediately passed out after. That's how
a classic Sherif move right there.
I lifted my head and said, "You talking shit?" And then just immediately rest my head and go back to sleep.
We'll say 3 words to you and then just never focus on you for the rest of the conversation.
And I pass out. I wake up at 5 a.m. and I walk in Julie's room, And I guess she heard me walk in, and she like looks at me. She says, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like just completely fine as a whistle. Like I'm feeling great. And I go in her bed, and I just knock the fuck out. And that was my night. And that was the closest blackout I've ever gotten, only because I don't remember that time I lifted my head and said, "You talking shit." Everything else I remember, though. And Julie didn't break up with me, so bless up, and we're still together till this day. So, yeah, it all worked out, but goddamn, it was a fucking mess. It was a terrible night, Brian.
That was a fun night. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what happened after. I'm still, like, vague about that, because I think I was also super drunk that night. I didn't even notice you throwing up in a cup until Julie told me. She was like, "Yo, Sherif just threw up in that cup. What do we do?"
I'm so sorry for that girl. I barely knew her, but I just grabbed her drink and I threw up in that shit.
How far into that? You were probably like a couple weeks into it.
God, yeah, it was very early on. She barely knew me, and she like I took her bitch ass cup and fucking threw up in that shit.
Did you use the Johnny arm wrestling method? Johnny's got a great method of arm wrestling where instead of like trying to use strength to beat your opponent, you just scream in their face. And it works so good.
That's the worst method I've ever heard. He did that with our friend in our apartment. It was terrible.
It works so good.
And then he woke up and had the nerve to be like, "Yo, I lost my voice." I'm like, "Gee, I wonder why, you stink asshole."
Because he won an arm wrestling contest. That's why.
Brian, do you have any other drunk stories you'd like to share?
I don't have great ones. I do remember the last time I blacked out, though.
When was that?
It was probably a year after college. I walked down with So I won a paper airplane throwing contest one day, like
my God.
junior year of college, and I won a 24-pack of Red Bull.
That's
and I
amazing.
Didn't know what to do with it, so I just brought it down to my friend's house one night. He was having a fire and drinking, so he had a bottle of vodka, and I was like, "Yo, you know what would go so good with this vodka? This 24-pack of Red Bull that I won with a."
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to pick up popcorn crumbs, and I've been putting this one on the tissue, and it keeps falling back in. I'm like, holy shit! So I have to keep grabbing. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got Red Bull.
So I have a lot of Red Bull, and I ended up at my friend's place by the fire with some Red Bull. We have some Gatorades. We're literally just either making Red Bull vodkas or Gatorade vodkas. So it's probably about 11 o'clock. I've had 5 of them, and then that's where my memory ends. My last memory of that night is sitting at my friend's place talking about baseball stats or something like that. We were having a trivia contest over baseball, and I was winning, and I was coming in second because my other friend is really, really good at them because he's an accountant. That's all he cares about, which is super impressive. But then the next second, I woke up in my basement on my couch. My shoes are in the garage. The garage door is open, and the Red Bull is on I'm using it as a pillow. Mm-hmm. It was the weirdest night. I don't know how that happened. I remember walking up the hill to get back to my house, but blacking out is so weird. I hadn't done it since my senior year of high school.
It's kind of scary that you just don't remember anything.
I learned a fact about it. Apparently, it's not that you get too drunk to remember things. It's that you get so drunk, your brain just turns off and it stops making new memories.
Damn.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just bent down to pick up a piece of popcorn crumb, and I just felt the whoosh. It was crazy. I was like, holy shit, this ranking drinks episode that we did, you could check out on Session, was fucking crazy.
It's the best episode of the year.
Yeah. No, so it's a great. So here's the thing: we're recording this in 2021, December 2021, Christmas Day.
25th. You said that right.
I have no idea when this episode will come out, but this will start off 2022 for Avyx.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so happy New Year's. What?
I don't know when it's. I gotta wish them a happy holiday for whatever holiday is close.
That's understandable. Knowing me, I'm fucking up with the schedules.
Happy Father's Day.
But I want to thank you all for listening to the Avyx Podcast. Don't forget to eat ass with a spoon. And I know, I get it. I should acknowledge it. This motherfucker named Death, he's new to the Avyx Podcast. He's threatening us. I know he's still watching Naruto, so fuck you, Death. You can't kill us, bitch. We're striving out here. We're striving. I'm gonna end it before I say some shit I shouldn't. Thank you all. Eat ass with eat ass with a spoon.
Aw.
Goodbye.
Can I eat it with a fork?
No.
What about a knife?
Brian, we've been over this in season 4.
Wait. What about a spork? It's kind of a spoon. It's just got some points in it, though.
That's gonna hurt her. God bless.
It doesn't have to be a hurt.
Whatever you're into, Brian. Whatever you're into.
Thank you. This is 2021.
That's right. 2022 when this episode comes out. Happy New Year's.